Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to a special video for you. It's not a rebuild or anything like that. It's just going to be a quick little tutorial video to explain basically how the future of the channel is going to look for the next couple of months. So, as I've mentioned on previous episodes of different series, I'm a big modding guy, not in terms of me actually doing the modding, but using what the smart people who know how to mod do and then making content off of that. That's what I like to do. So, especially when it comes to Madden, because the base game of Madden is not very fun. So when you add in mods, it makes it a little bit more enjoyable. And now this is like the first step into modding for Madden 25. It's not technically modding, but it is in a way, because the people who made the roster that we're going to be showing you today, the people that made the roster, they did get into the files for Madden, and they were able to pull some files, which is modding in a sense. When you break it down, that is technically what modding is. So they were able to get into the files, and they were able to make a roster that I'm very excited to show you. So let's end the intro right here, and let's get into the actual video so you guys can see how to do this and download this roster for yourself. So if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go take a look. Okay, so when you boot up Madden 25, whether you're on PC, it's a lot easier if you do it on PC, but I'm on PS5 right here. I've got a PS5 controller. I am on my PS5, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, is because I wanted to show you that this isn't just modding for PC. This is modding for Xbox and PlayStation as well. And that's why we're doing it on the PS5 and not on PC, because on PC it's straightforward, very easy. It's still straightforward on console, but I just wanted to show you on console to prove the point. So when you boot up Madden 25 on whatever you're on, let's assume you're on a console, and you go down to the Creation Center and you go right to the first thing that is the Download Center. What you're going to want to do is, when you get here, you're going to want to go to the search, and then you're going to want to go to the search by keywords, click it, and type in Madden. You type in Madden, and then you type in 16 FFC. I don't know if you have to capitalize it. You shouldn't have to. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got the name right. Okay, so I got it correct. I got the name correct. You got to go over to, I can't believe I forgot to do this, because I just assumed I was on the base thing, and I was. You go over here to the roster screen, and actually, because C4, if you're not familiar with who C4 is, that's how I found about this roster too. He's a YouTuber. He does a lot of modded content similar to me. Obviously, he's got more of a platform than I do. So C4 put this video out saying, explaining about this roster, and that's how I found out about it. So I wanted to make a video on it to give it to the audience that I have that might not know who C4 is, or maybe you do and you're just seeing this video for the second time. I don't know. But in case you don't know who C4 is and the first time you're seeing this video, I wanted to get it out to you guys. But funny enough, you don't even have to type it in. All you have to do is scroll over to rosters, and it's right here, because a lot of people have already downloaded. As you can see, 16,000 people have downloaded this roster. It is Madden 18 FFC. It wasn't 16, it was 18. Madden 18 FFC from Expertise, excuse me. He's a modder on PC, does a lot of great work, does a lot of great rosters. Fantastic modder. So all you got to do is go here and download it. I already have it downloaded, but I'll download it again just to show you. And then you go out and you go over to your load and download file, or load and delete files, and then you go over here. Here it is, Madden 18. Ignore all my other other rosters. You go and you load it just like that, just like you would load a normal roster. Perfectly simple. And then you go over to the roster screen, and boom, you have the 2018 rosters. Perfect. Right here. And the awesome part about this, and why I wanted to do it on console to prove the point, is that the reason why I was saying the modders, it's technically a little bit of modding, because the people got into the files and they were able to find the player models and portraits for recently retired players who Madden and EA have not deleted their files yet because they're either lazy or they just haven't done it yet. So guys like Le'Veon Bell, I'm assuming, if we go in here to edit player, I'm assuming Le'Veon Bell has his player model in the game, and he does. Now ignore the floating cap. I mean, that's just Madden being a bad video game. But when you get into the game and actually you actually have the helmet on, you're not going to notice it. So if we go over here to the head, look at that. That's Le'Veon Bell right there. And this is on console, by the way. I'm not using, when I use PC, I have a Xbox controller. So you know that when I'm on PS5 and console, I have a PS5 controller. So just to prove the point that we are on console, Le'Veon Bell has his player model, and what they did was they went into the files, they pulled all the player models from people that have recently retired and are still in the game, like Tom Brady. Tom Brady retired a couple years ago. His player model and his portrait are in the game still, and he's Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady. This isn't just like a fake. Now, he doesn't look a little shiny. I think that he must have got a little sweaty, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal in the actual game. But his player model's in the game. And this works for a lot of people. Now, it's not everybody. There are a few people that I've noticed. Gronk is in the game as a, and this is the 2018 roster, by the way. So Gronk is in the game and he is ready to go. There he is, Rob Gronkowski. I don't know for sure how many people they've done that for. Now, obviously, some of the guys that are older, like Julio Jones, but still in the league. Julio's still in the league. Russell Wilson, still, obviously, they're going to have their models in the game because they're still in the game. But let's check AJ Green. I don't know if he might have one. I think he does. He does. AJ Green is in the game as he looks like AJ Green. So that's perfect. Now, there are, like I said, with Le'Veon Bell, there are going to be some guys that have the floating cap. I think Larry Fitzgerald might have that and stuff like that. So you're going to have to get around that if that bothers you. You're going to have to get around that. I think if you go to C4's video and you go to the comment section, I think there might be one of the commenters, one of the modders, that tells you how to fix that if you want to fix it. Luke Kuechly kind of looks kind of derpy in this, but I mean, that's what Luke Kuechly looks like in the game. So Kuechly's got his model. And let me check some of the important ones. Let me go to quarterbacks because everybody cares about the quarterbacks. I don't know if... Ooh, I wonder if Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees... Let's take a look. This is what this tutorial's for. Let's take a look at Drew Brees. Drew Brees does not have a player model. So that's one of the examples of a guy that's been retired and has his model deleted. His files have been deleted from the game. So he's not in the game. I wonder if Phil is. Is Phillip Rivers in the game? He is not? No, that's not Phillip Rivers. Okay, that's clearly not Phillip Rivers. So Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers don't have their models in the game. So it's not, like I said, it's not everybody. I wonder if... I'm sure Cam does, right? Because Cam just retired recently. So I'm sure Cam's got his model in the game. Cam is back on Carolina. Towards the very end of his time in Carolina, because this is 2018. A little bit past his prime. Ooh, Ben. I wonder if Big Ben's got his model. Does Ben have his model in the game? He does. Ben's got his model in the game. Okay, so that's a little strange that Ben would have his, but Brees and Rivers don't. Because they're all kind of that same era. Retired around the same time. Where is... I want to check... Has Andrew Luck already retired by this point? Is Andrew Luck already retired? No, he's still here. He's just old. Or not old, but bad. Is his player model in the game? It's not. Oh, that's one of the big ones. That's one of the big ones people always ask, is if Andrew Luck's model is in the game. Unfortunately, he's not. But is... Because this might actually been the year that he retires. I'm not 100% sure how long he's been out of the league. I want to know about Alex Smith, though. Is Alex Smith in the game? He's not. Okay. So, like I said, there's some people that aren't in the game, but when you're dealing with console modding, or as close to console modding as you can get, it's not going to be 100% perfect. Ooh, another big one is Eli Manning. I wonder if Eli's in the game. This is, again, towards the end of his career. He is not. Actually, that looks like... Who is that? That's obviously not Eli. That looks more like Alex Smith than it does Eli Manning. Whatever. So he's not in the game. Obviously, you've got young Patrick Mahomes here, 21 years old, just a rookie. So yeah, you've got the rosters of 2018. You can go through and look for yourselves if you want to go more in depth, because I'm not going to go super in depth here, obviously, because this is just a little quick video. Let's take a look at Larry, because I think he's another one that has the cap floating. Yes, he does. Okay. So it's not a big deal. It's annoying little glitch that Madden does. But if once they have the helmet on, you're not gonna ever notice it. But yeah, this is I think T.Y. Hilton's in here, and I think T.Y. actually has his older version model where he's got like the big beard. Well, but towards the end of his career, yeah, he does. He's got the huge, but his cap isn't floating, which is strange. See, it's very weird what Madden does. So yeah, this is the older T.Y. Hilton, the one from right when he retired, or what he looked like when he was getting close to retiring. But yeah, this is the 2018 roster. If you want to make a franchise with it, it's just very simple. You just go and do it the same you would do a normal franchise. I want to check quickly for my own sake. Ryan Shazier, does he have a player model in the game? Because I'm a big Shazier Buckeye fan. He doesn't. Okay, so Shazier doesn't have a model in the game, but a lot of the main important people do that you would care about, except for if you're a big Phillip Rivers fan, I guess. But yeah, that's the 2018 roster I wanted to bring to your attention. And if you wanted to go make a franchise with it, all you got to do is go to franchise mode. You go down to create new league. You go to whatever you want to do, play, whether it's online or solo. I usually do solo or offline because I can't trust the servers. So I usually do solo, and then you want to go to this one. You want to go to that, and you want to make sure that you want to load the file before you go into this in the first place, so that it loads up as the 2018 roster. And here you go. You've got your 2018 rosters. You can pick whatever team you want, and then start up a franchise exactly how you would do it normally. So be on the lookout for not really a series, but more so like a little somewhat rebuild type of thing coming in the future from me using this roster, because you know I'm a big fan of retro stuff. I'm a big fan of modding with the older rosters and stuff. So we're going to be getting heavy into this pretty soon, and I cannot wait. So if you enjoyed this video, I forgot to mention the Discord. If I can get it out, the Discord that you get this mod from, if you're on PC, is the franchise football community. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the FFC, the franchise football community. And if you go there on Discord and you get invited, or you're already in there, then you can just do all this stuff on PC normally, like how you would mod on PC normally. But also you can keep up to date with all that kind of stuff, ask questions, all that kind of stuff. And the franchise football community is fairly nice with. They're patient. They do have a little bit of a short leash if you're asking a bunch of questions, because you don't want to be disrespectful, basically, is what I'm saying. You gotta act like a human being. And I'm assuming most people know that. So if you go to the FFC and you want to get more rosters, you want to ask questions, and you want to do all that kind of stuff, feel free. I am a member of the FFC, but I don't interact in there at all, too much at least. So if you want to go, that's awesome. That's where I got this mod from. If you want to check out C4's video, absolutely do that. Obviously, he's got a way bigger platform than I do, so you might have already seen this video, or his video from this, explaining it in probably a better way, actually. But I wanted to get it out to my audience in case you don't know who C4 is, or you haven't seen his video, or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to put it out there, and also as a little bit of a precursor, a prelude to what's going to be coming down on the channel in the near future in terms of old school rebuilds or modding and all that kind of stuff, because I love doing the mod videos and all that kind of stuff. So I can't wait for that to actually be in full effect here on the channel. But that's going to do it for this little tutorial type of just instructional video on how to download this and what the roster was called and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you have a good time with it if you choose to download it, and I hope you make a lot of good franchise content with it. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. If you liked the video, actually put a like down. That'd be pretty awesome for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the Juice Club. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.